Watch out for Tech Mahindra. In fact, quite a few of leading brokerages do remain overweight on Tech Mahindra, and in fact CLSA has gone ahead and revised the target price upwards for Tech Mahindra. CLSA now sees Tech Mahindra target at 1030 rupees per share versus the earlier target of 981 rupees per share. In fact, CLSA maintains a buy on TechM, and they do state that TechM is playing well in the current cloudification market, and TechM has introduced its playbook for addressing the 5G opportunity. In fact, Morgan Stanley also maintains an overweight with a target of 980 rupees per share. They believe that management highlighted potential for revenue growth acceleration in FY22. This was at the latest analyst meet, and in fact I would take you through the key analyst meet highlights as well. Morgan Stanley says that there has been focus on achieving 15% margins for Tech Mahindra. To know that Tech Mahindra had reached or achieved 14.2 odd percent margins in the second quarter itself, and now Tech Mahindra at the analyst meet reiterated that there is a focus of achieving 15% margins, or at least they sounded fairly confident about that at the analyst meet. However, it would be premised on them winning large deal wins, and 5G trajectory as well as cost optimization initiatives are the key for Tech Mahindra, according to Morgan Stanley. Let me now take you through the key highlights of what transpired at the analyst meet. In fact, at the analyst meet, Tech Mahindra highlighted the refresh strategy and opportunity in 5G platforms and cloud migration. In fact, they stated that there is multi-million-dollar opportunity in 5G network services, and they expect the 5G to grow, in fact, faster than their overall communication vertical itself. They highlighted the potential opportunity in 5G across communications and enterprise verticals, in addition to IT services, and the impact on the business from a move to 5G. They detail the prospects in business like network services, product R&D, and the enterprise network modernization through private networks. In fact, Tech Mahindra also stated that they are expecting the 5G, of course, to grow faster than the overall communications vertical. However, despite the massive scale of opportunity here, management is still slightly circumspect in terms of the overall timeline, as there is still continued pressure on telco revenues, and there is limited visibility of a pickup there, at least as of now, and hence they only guided for a single-digit growth in FY22. I guess we should be keeping a watch out on this space for sure. Besides that, of course, Tech Mahindra announced the next NXT.NOW, which is NXT.NOW, as the next iteration of their well-established 3-4-3 strategy. In that, they are going to focus primarily and put big bets within UX, CX platforms as well as cloud businesses, and they believe that the strategy is more appropriate in a post-COVID world. Management also highlighted that they would now be focusing in terms of right-sizing the business, and they would be rationalizing on non-core offerings, be it across geographies as well as in terms of customers, and also focus will be completely on right-sizing the overall business. They are targeting close to 100 billion cloud opportunity coming in there, and in fact, TechM highlighted that there is $500 billion opportunity in services, part of the $1 trillion spend expected on cloud. They are targeting nearly around $100 billion within this subset, which includes large deals, data center monetization, scaling software as a service, and automated deployment. Management also expects a modest recovery in terms of revenue in FY22. However, management also stated that they remain fairly confident in achieving the 15% margins. In fact, their overall the revenue model or the revenue recovery is going to be modest due to the modest recovery in communication segment, but overall management sounded fairly confident, and hence we're seeing quite a lot of brokerages also maintaining a buy or remaining overweight on Tech Mahindra, and CLSA in fact has gone ahead and upped the target price to 1030 for Tech Mahindra.